Hello. I'm going to tell a bit of a story. In the beginning, men lived in caves. Women lived in caves too, but Loughborough's not got its women in engineering and science accreditation, so we don't really care. Caves are quite nice. You know, they're pretty spacious. You can personalise the walls by drawing little things on them. Neanderthal man seemed to quite like animals and naked men. Whatever you're into. The caves are good though. You know, you've got a space for sleeping and a space for eating, and if I decide I want to sleep on the side I normally eat, I can pretty much move all my shit. It's quite good. Yeah, it's nice. The main problem with caves though is like that you're pretty stuck where your cave is. So you've got a really nice cave, but it's not really near any good schools. It's not convenient for work when the zebras have migrated. So what you've got to do is you need a new cave. Has anyone been house shopping recently? It's fucking boring. So what we did is we invented the tent. The tents are quite good because they're movable, but they're quite shit because they're not really good at the whole shelter thing. When I was about probably 14, my parents took me camping. We set off for the weekend to Norfolk. Never been to Norfolk before, so we didn't know it was shit. So we've taken the tent. We found this campsite. It's on the edge of a cliff. It's a pretty nice campsite. You see the sea. And there's about maybe 5 tents in the field. And they've all pitched their tents around this like nice windbreak of a hedge around the edge. Idiots. Do they not know they've got a tent? It's movable. You can put it by the view. So we pitch our tent right on the edge of this cliff, which was brilliant, right next to the view, until about probably 4 or 5 in the morning, when that nice sea breeze turned into a gale. Flat tent. So tents not so good. Yeah, so we invented the house. Houses are not movable like tents, but do have the distinct advantage of being windproof. They're a bit better than caves, because like you can't move a cave, but you can build a house next to something interesting. I don't know, maybe Birmingham? That wasn't supposed to be funny. So you build a house, and the houses are pretty good, quite good. The only problem is that like I've built this house, and by this point I've been living with you for maybe a few hundred, maybe 1,000 years. To be honest, you're beginning to piss me off. So what do? I invent the internal wall. My side and your side. There's a really good thing about internal walls, is that they separate me and my housemates. So when they're having really loud sex, I can't see them anymore, I can just hear them. The only problem is that when I want to have a swinging party, as you do, that obviously that wall is in the way. By constructing a wall, I've essentially made my house less versatile. But houses are good, so we built lots of houses. Lots and lots of houses. And we also bred quite a lot. And we knocked down some of the houses because of the whole versatile problem. And this basically results in you ending up in a bit of a housing crisis. We've got more people than we've got houses, and the basic end result of a housing crisis is that your kids never move out. There's only so many walls you can build to separate you and said kids, and then you've pretty much got 2 options. You can do what my parents did, wait until they've gone to uni, and then move house. It doesn't work, it took me about a week to find them. Your second option is you can build an extension. So you can build an extension. It's a bit of a pain in the arse. Got to get builders in, they're going to rip you off. The neighbours aren't going to like it because they're knobs. But luckily for you and your extension, Mr. Cameron has just deleted all those nasty planning laws, and so you can do what the fuck you like afterwards. Problem solved. You're obviously not the only person in the world trying to fix our impending housing crisis. You've also got these nice people called developers. developers are basically the scum of the construction industry. And so what developers have done is they've capitalised on this amazing situation where a recession has made lots of office workers redundant and closed all the good shops. Anyone remember Model Zone? Yeah, sad that's gone, isn't it? Very sad. Well, anyway, so the developers, they discovered that we've got lots and lots of sort of empty shops and empty offices. And what they noticed about these empty shops and empty offices is they look a lot like caves, but with slightly more windows. And so they thought, what if we turn these offices into caves, or flats, if you like to call them that. And this, again, has been made much easier by Mr. Cameron. So yeah, Mr. Cameron's deleted all those irritating planning laws, so you can now just turn an office into a house. You know, who needs places of work? Certainly not us. We've got unemployment to keep up. This appears to have gone faster than I thought it would, which means I'm either talk faster or miss something out. Never mind. Yeah, so the basic crux of what I've been trying to talk to you about today is that human beings as a whole like adaptable buildings, and that means making them 6 things. It means making them adjustable, making them versatile, making them refittable, making them scalable, convertible, and movable. The problem with this is not only is it really difficult to remember all 6 things and say them, it's also really difficult to build them. Thank you.